Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Animal Wisdom Tarot by Dawn Brunk, illustrated by Ola Leola. There is a website for them, cicobooks.com. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. There's a website for them too, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as an apple, U as an umbrella. There we go. Are we good? We are good. Okay. What do we have for Aquarius? Ooh. I shuffled these a lot. Like, come on, man. I mean, this isn't bad. Actually, there's some new cards popping up, so alright. This is really actually good. But one of these cards coming in, I was just like, ooh, I tried to shuffle you in there deep. Which is this card, the Ten of Swords. Yet, it's in the environment. I don't know if it's really happening for you as much as something you have to deal with. Somebody's deciding what they got to do. There's Earth coming on to the situation, and I feel like they're getting what they want. When I'm feeling this energy, I'm kind of just rolling with it. The Aquarius energy I'm feeling is kind of like, oh, that's going on. It's kind of like, I don't know if I really like it all that much, but it's not bad, but I don't know if I really prefer it. It's kind of like, you know, if you think of vegetables, for example, like cauliflower's okay, in my opinion. I don't fall all over myself about it, but it's okay. Just kind of like that. It's kind of like, it's not bad. I don't know if I would really prefer it. I mean, I'd rather have peppers and onions and maybe mushrooms, but cauliflower, well, that's all right. That's okay. And I feel like I'm just kind of rolling with it. Kind of like, yeah, it's fine. I got other things to do. It's not a big deal. My knee-jerk reaction is just to kind of let it be and to move on from it. The thing is, I feel like this is more about over time. I'm realizing that somebody wanted me to contest it. I feel like somebody was trying to set you up. Huh. Alright, we'll keep rolling with it, because I'm getting this Ten of Swords with the Trickster. You're kind of like, they expected you to like push back or something, and you didn't. This is why they had the Ten of Swords, and I feel like they might kind of... No, they got their just desserts for that, though. Somebody else is going to make out, but you're fine with it. You're not finding out till later that somebody was trying to set you up. The thing is, they tried, but they failed miserably. And it was just kind of like, you didn't even take the bait. You're just like, that's whatever, and you moved on. It's kind of like somebody put something out there trying to bait you in, and you're like, I'm good. And you just kept going. Like, I'm good, fine. And you just, that's it. They get real bent out of shape about that. Which, I mean, should we feel bad about that? I don't think so. More comes in from this, though. Because I feel like other people are noticing this. You're actually winning favor with other people over this. This is very interesting to me. Let's keep going. The para energy coming in with, is that otter or the sea lion? So Seven of Cups and I believe the seer is the page. So Page of Swords, Seven of Cups. People are watching and wondering, like, whoa, what's up? What's the Aquarius doing? What's up? Like, Aquarius didn't even care. Like, they just wasn't worth their time. People are really absorbing this, and you're really getting, like, a positive energy off of this. People are like, wow, the Aquarius didn't even seem to bat an eyelash. They just moved on. Like, yep, that's your problem, and moved on. People like the way you handled this. Like, it's kind of like people are taking this as if you strategically did this. I literally feel like you just didn't care. You're just like, yeah, whatever, and you moved on. I don't think you thought about it all that much, from what I'm getting. Kind of like, yeah, no, who cares? But people are looking at this like you strategically planned that, and you got the better of a situation just because you decided not to play it. People want to align with you over this. it's what they think happened versus what really happened. Um, and I feel like I'm letting them think what they want to think. But the thing is, people are really creating a whole thing about this. Somebody else is getting their just desserts, is what I'm getting. I wasn't, and I feel like I wasn't setting anybody up. I wasn't doing it. They were setting you up. You just kind of walked over. You're like, I don't know, whatever. You didn't, I don't think you, if you realized that you didn't, still didn't care, kind of like, okay, that's stupid, whatever. And you just moved on. Even if you realized it. And other people are kind of like making more of this than there actually was. That's another thing. It's kind of like whatever they were doing, whoever this person was trying to set you up, it's just kind of like it was so minimal. Kind of like, even if you caught me, so what? So even if you got trap me into an argument, I can argue like, what? Get out of here. It wasn't even that big of a deal. People are really blowing this up though. When I'm getting these two, it's like the queen and the page. It's kind of like the page is what really happened. It wasn't really that big of a deal. The queen is like a much stronger energy. They think it was much bigger. And I feel like people are really starting to give this other person a hard time. Other people have a much more difficult time with this person though. That's the thing. And I feel like by watching how you handled it, they're finding a better way to work with this energy and work through this energy and not let it hold them down. People are making the situation much better. It's almost by default that this is working out so well. You just didn't, like, whatever. And I feel like you're watching somebody get their just desserts. I don't know what to say about this, but the Five of Swords and the music and movement is kind of like, I don't feel like you really care all that much, but that person getting what they deserve because they tried to set you up, you're kind of like, well, I guess they got what they deserved anyway. It doesn't seem like it matters that much to you, yet in the long run, this is going to come back to you much better. The honeybee, I believe, is the lovers. I could be wrong, but that's how I interpret it. And the Kuan Yin, is that Kuan Yin? To me, that's a very caring, very happy energy, somebody who looks out for other people. And I feel like you don't have a problem with that, people thinking you looked out for them. But it's kind of like, it's going well. You're getting a lot more positive energy towards you than you were originally expecting. I also feel like you're completely leaving this energy in the past. Kind of like, all right, that's what it was, and you're moving on to better things. And I feel like that's for the best. Let these people take care of it the way they want to. Why is this? I feel like you're going to get more benefits out of this. Another opportunity comes out of this, not expected. Somebody like really likes the way you handled this. Less is more. I think people miss this with Aquarius sometimes. That's the leader energy of air. And I sometimes think people think that that means that you're going to communicate a lot. The thing is, you have control, complete control of what's communicated. You could say a lot without saying anything if you want to. You could say very little and make a direct point. You can also move a conversation around to get other people to talk about things that they didn't think they were going to tell you. So you can like fish out the truth without people realizing you're doing it. Now, the blessings is, I think the door that's opening here, somebody is kind of like warming up to you, and this is going to open a door. They have information that you need. And I feel like the universe is saying, you're meant to get this information. For your next step forward, this person who's warming up to you, that's very impressed with how you handled this situation, I don't know if you're realizing how much they have. It's kind of like, it's kind of like, you know, a really valuable jewel being lost in the dirt. You don't realize they have it. You don't even know that that jewel is there or it even exists until you start talking with them. And you're like, oh, really? I had no idea that was even there. I didn't even think that. I wasn't even looking for that. But the more you talk with them, you're going to find this hidden jewel. Again, you're not thinking, it's not about what value they could have. It's kind of like, it wasn't even occurring to me that that would even possibly be there. I didn't think that would be lost in, it's like something is lost in the dirt and they have it. And you're going to find it. Whoever this person is, take your time and talk with them. Befriend them a little more. You're going to get something out of this you were not expecting, that you're meant to have. The universe is putting this person in front of you, creating this situation where you look really good. It just seems like it's just kind of like it doesn't matter that much. I think that's the whole thing. It doesn't seem like it matters that much. But if you really get to know this person and let them into your energy a little bit more, you're going to find out, oh, wait. It's kind of like, back a long time ago, like, oh, it's a nice piece of land. It's just a piece of land. Who really cares? Yeah, there's that black stuff over there. Black stuff? What are you talking about? Yeah, look, see, it's this stuff. It's kind of like, and it's like finding oil on your land, which back, there used to be a thing where that was a very prosperous thing. Kind of like, oh, wow, really? Oh, wow, good. Like, I wasn't even thinking of that. It wasn't even occurring to me. I didn't realize where I was, and like, I didn't realize this was here. And you make a huge benefit out of it. That's kind of what I feel like is going here. Like, it wasn't even occurring to me that was a possibility here. For example, say you're in Colorado. Maybe there's oil there. I wouldn't know. But just say you're finding it, and you're like, oh, wow. I think of Texas and oil, and I don't think of Colorado. Oh, look, I found some. Oh, look, this is much better than I thought. It wasn't even occurring to me. Through this benefit, through this connection, the universe is saying, this is meant to be here for you to find this, for you to do something with it. That's the unexpected benefit, the unexpected blessing that's going to lead you forward in a new direction. Are we good? I think that's really good. Like, there's something that's like, it's not expected until you dig it up. And you're like, oh, that's there. Oh, cool, let's do that. Something that doesn't seem like it's going to be that big of a deal. Like, oh, who cares? They like me. That's nice. So what? Yeah, get closer to them. Find out what they're holding, because they have something for you that the universe wants you to have. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.